Good morning, all. Is the screen is shareable? Is screen visible there? Am I audible? So you can use this particular link for the attendance. So everyone fill up your attendance form. Fill up your attendance. Filled. Shall I start with the class? Okay. So if you are getting any doubts, you may ask me in the chat box. Okay. So in today's class, we will be going with a new topic. So last topic of the module 1. So that is the lecture number 9. So what is the topic? It is the abstract data type. So this is the last topic we will see in this particular class. So what is the abstract data type? So it is a model of data types which defines the type and behavior of data with possible operations. So it is a model of data type. So what it is? Model means it is consisting of set of steps, okay, which defines that behavior of data with a possible operations. So example, so we have gone with a sparse matrix. So sparse matrix will consist of a table, right? So what is the table content? So what is a sparse matrix table called as? So sparse matrix table is called as what? So what is a sparse matrix table? What does it consist of? Kindly answer here. What does the sparse matrix table will consist of? So if you have gone with a previous lecture, so you would have understood what is a sparse matrix. Okay. So what is a sparse matrix means? So any matrix where 2/3 of the elements are zero, so that particular matrix is called as a sparse matrix. Are you understanding, right? So sparse matrix is nothing but a matrix, two-dimensional matrix where most of the elements are zero. So that is 2/3 of the elements we consider it as zero. So that is the sparse matrix table. Okay, so inside the sparse matrix, so we are going to reduce the number of rows and number of columns. So that sparse matrix table is called as a triplet. So kindly understand what is a sparse matrix table is called. Good, it is called as a triplet. So what's the triplet will consist of? Triplet will consist of rows, columns, and a value. Okay, so what does it consist of? Rows, columns, and value. So with 3 rows, 3 columns. Okay, first column is row, second column is column only, and third column is value. So 2D sparse matrix with 3 columns and non-zero plus 1 rows. So that we call it as sparse matrix here. So what are all in the previous program? So what are all the operations you have done for the sparse matrix? So in the previous class we have gone with a function. So one is the read sparse, the other one is the print sparse, the other one is the transpose sparse. So in the previous class, we've gone with a transposing a sparse matrix, right? So in that we have gone with the first one is functions. So what are all the functions you are going to use it there? It is the read sparse, the next one is print sparse, and the other one is transpose sparse. Okay, so what the abstract data type will consist of? It will consist of set of triplets, that is row and the column, and next is the value. Okay, so it consists of 3 columns. Okay. So that is called as a read, transpose, and display. Okay, so now you come for the contents. So contents are ADT. So what does ADT means? Abstract data type. So abstract data type will consist of what? So abstract data type will consist of objects and the operations. So for example, objects of sparse matrix are rows, columns, and value. Operations on sparse matrix are reading the sparse, printing the sparse, and next you have transposing the sparse. Okay, so now you understood what are the sparse matrix. So what is the contents of, now you got understood what is the contents of ADT. What are the contents of ADT now? Can anybody can tell in the chat box? What are the contents of sparse ADT? Not sparse, contents of ADT. So contents of ADT are objects. Okay. So objects and operations. Sorry, it is a set of triplet. No. Sparse matrix will consider contents means one is object, the other one is operations. So object means it is a set of triplet. That is, it consists of rows, columns, and value. Okay, good. Next is a operation, that is read, display, and transpose. Now you come further, that we have gone with the contents. So now what are all the ADT, and we come across the various operations. So various operations of ADT, that is storing. First one is storing a string. Next you go up with operations, pattern matching, and example programs. So come for the first one, storing a string. Okay, so you are storing a one particular string. Okay, so what is a string? String is a group of characters. So first you start with a main function. So you are starting with a main function. Inside that we are taking a string of character type. Char str1 is equal to, you are giving some name. Okay, so similarly char star str2. So what is star str2? So here str1 is an array name, array name of character data type. Okay, so no maximum size is given, so here no maximum size is given here, so it will go with n number of characters. So similarly you see the second one, char star str2 is equal to, so what is this star str2? So it is an array. Okay, str2 is an array, but array is not a pointer. So keep in your mind, it is both are valid only. So here it is not considered as actually what you will tell, star str2 is a pointer. Both are valid, but arrays are not pointers. So keep in your mind, here you are taking it is a pointer, not array. So have you given any array brackets for str2? No array brackets. So this one is not considered as an array because it will hold how many by how many? So char str2. So char str2 means str2 is a variable of character data type. Okay. So now this one will not hold this particular string because it is how many characters are there? 5 characters. But char will take how many character? Char will go with only one character. Okay, so it will not take all the characters because you are given star str2. It is a pointer of type character which holds the address, not the value. So next you come for char str3 of 6. So str3 is a array name of maximum size 6. So maximum characters are 6. So first character is P, second character is A, next R, next A, next S. How many are there? 5 characters. So last sixth character you are marking it as /0. So /0 means end of the string. Okay. So how many types of strings you have taken? String 1 of no maximum size. Next string 2 which is a pointer, string 3 with a maximum size. So keep in your mind. So what you have here, so it is, so here no max size is there. So come for here, so it is a pointer. Come for third one here. So this one is with max size. Okay, so first one the max size, it default you have given nothing here. str2 we are going to have it with a pointer. Next str3 with a maximum size. Now I will take char star str. So it is a pointer that I am going to use it to allocate the memory to run the program. So allocate the memory means you are going to allocate the memory to execute this particular program. So how you are going to allocate? So you are going to allocate the memory using malloc. You know the dynamic memory allocation concept, right? Malloc, calloc, realloc, those are the 3 memory operations. Okay, so for now str is equal to, so char, all the strings are of which data type? Char only. So char star malloc of 6. So malloc of 6, or you can write it as 6 star size of char, because this str is of which data type? Char. So what you have to give it here? Size of, you have to give it as size of char. Okay. So how many bytes will be allocated? Malloc of 6. Size of char is 1. So 6 star 1 is 6 only. Okay. So str is equal to 6. So now you see, so star of str plus 0 is equal to P, star of str plus 1 is equal to A. Now I am storing each and every character. So each and every, first P will come under 0, A will come under 1, R will come under 2, A will come under 3, and finally the last one /0 will come under 5. Now I am going to print the size of each and every string, that is string 1, string 2 and string 3. Okay, so what are the contents that you have to see it here? Okay, So come for the first one. Size of say str1. What is the size of str1? So just you count the contents here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So size of str1 is equal to how many bytes? So it is size of str1. So size of str1 is 5 characters. So you will be getting it as 5 bytes. So come for the str2. Size of str2. So here you see it is an pointer. So pointer will take how many characters? It will go with a character size. So pointer will contain only the address and it will point to the only the first character. If you want to point it to second character, you have to take it an array here. But here you have not taken any array, so it will first only point to the first character. So first character is P. So character means how many bits? Character will go with 1 bit. Okay, but address it will be going with a 2 bits. So address of any character will go with a 2 bits. Come for the next, size of str3. So what is the how many what is the size of str3? str3 is holding how many characters? It is 6 characters. So you will be getting it as 6. Next, you finally come for this str. So str is equal to char star malloc of 6. So malloc of 6 means, so you will be getting the same thing. str is what? It is a pointer. So here it is star str2 and here it is star str. So there is no concept of 6. So star str2 will go with 2 bytes. So star str will also go with 2 bytes. So this one you will be getting it as how 2. So now you, once you give the size, now you print the contents. So what are the contents of str1? Paras. str2 contains paras. str3 will also contain paras, and finally str will also contain paras. So come for the output here. So in output you see size of str1 5 bytes, 5 characters. Size of str2 2 bytes, because character it contains only the address. So address will go with 2 bytes. So str3, how many characters are there? 6 characters. So it will take it as 6. Okay. So size of str, again it is a pointer, it go with the 2 bytes. Okay, so now you see the difference. With no maximum size, with no maximum size you are getting it as 5, and with maximum size you are getting it as 6. Okay, this is the difference you have in storing the strings. So so understood this program. So just you go through, understood this particular program. So how they are storing, just you go with no maximum size and again specifying maximum size. So maximum size will, that size will be maximum size only, but when no maximum size is defined, it will calculate each and every string. So this is the program on storing the strings. Next, come for the next one. After the storing, it's reverse of a string. How to find a reverse of the particular string? So you got understood how you are storing a string with maximum size and without maximum size. So without maximum size, it will be just count the number of characters. That will be the without maximum size. With maximum size, you have to include a/0. So whatever characters you give, it will print this. It will print the maximum size. If you give two characters also, like A and B, so it will print the maximum size only. So now you come for the concept of reversing a string. Okay, so reversing the string, I'm to going with these concepts. So you can anybody notice these three lines? What these three lines are? So tell three lines selected. What it will do? We have gone with so many. I have selected three lines. So what these three lines will do? Swapping, sorting. Okay, good. Okay. Hmm. So now you come for the reverse of the string. So in reverse of the string, okay, good. It is sorting only. So you use that is we use the bubble sort technique to swap using temp variable. Okay. So now you are having start with a reverse. So yeah, each and every time your program will start with what? Main function. So first you read the character str of 50, enter the string. First you enter the string. So you can take it using scanf or using gettest. Okay. Once the you can give it using gettest or you go with scanf. So how you give the scanf? Scanf with percentage comma str. You can give a semicolon or you may not give also. Okay, so gets of str or scanf percentage str. So as it is string, there is no meaning of giving ampersand here. So you can use get s of str or you can go with a scanf percentage str. So once you get the string, now we call a function called rev of str. So rev str means rev str is the function name, and the str what you give inside is a is the parameter. So you are familiar with the calling function and called function, right? So this one rev str is the calling function, which is inside the main. A function which is inside the main is called as a calling function, which is outside the main is called as a called function. So rev str is the function name with str being the actual parameter. So now the function will move to this particular line rev str. So char star str. So now you have to reverse the particular characters. Okay, so reversing the particular characters, what you are going to do? Take the entire length. Okay, so take the entire length and a temporary variable. So here string is also of character, so temporary variable is also of character. If string of length not equal to /0, count the length. So that means this particular line will count what? The count the length of the string. So this particular line will count the length of the string. So length of the string will be calculated only when there is the strings are there in the string. Okay, characters are there inside the string. String of length not equal to /0, that means some character is there. So at that time you are doing len plus plus. Okay, so now you set y is equal to len minus 1. So y is the last character, x will start from 0th character. So y is equal to len minus 1. Okay, so now you start from x. So x will start at 0, x less than len by 2. So you have to divide the particular string. You can take it as x less than len also or len by 2 also. Okay, so you can go with x less than len only, x plus plus. Now you move each and every strings. So what is X? First character will be X, last character will be Y. So keep in your mind, so X will be, first character is X. Okay, so this one is, last character is Y. Okay, so keep this one in your mind. So first character what you have, that is been moved to temp. Okay, so what is the first character that is been moved to temp? Now you move the last character to first character. So this one, this code is for moving last character to first place. That means you are moving the Y. What is Y? The last character to X, that is first character. So that's why we are telling it as reverse. Okay. So similarly, what is Y? Y should come the first character. So Y should go with the first character. Where is the first character? Which was in X. Which was in X is moved to temp. So now move the contents of temp to Y. So they now the first character is in Y, that is last place. So this is the logic we are going to take. Okay, first you move the first character to temp, next you move the last character to first character, last character is Y, that is moved to the first character, that is X. Next you are moving the first character is in Y, that is last place. Okay, so now Y will be decremented like that. So first will be replaced with last, second will be replaced with the last but one, third will be replaced with last but two, like that. Okay, so this is the program for reversing the particular string. So see here, what is the first character? Just see the output here. So first character is D. So last character is H. So first that means what you will be having here. So I will tell you. So first character X is equal to, you will be getting it as X is equal to D and Y is equal to H. So sorry, Y is equal to small h. So that one is to be replaced. So on swapping, what you will be getting? So you will get X is equal to H and Y is equal to D. So the D is coming here lastly. You can see that. So this is the reversing the particular string. Understood? So you understood this particular program? Understood reverse? Only to replace? Only three? Okay. So after reversing, now you come for the next concept. So what is the next concept? It is sorting the string. Okay. So what you are going to do to sort the string? So first one is storing, second one is reverse, third one is sorting the string. So how to sort? You see here. So sorting can be done using both bubble sort, or you can directly go with a string compare operation. So you can, for sorting the strings, you can go with a bubble sort technique, selection sort technique, or you can go with a string compare function also. Okay, so same thing. First start with a main function. So here we are going to take a array. So it is, we are taking in the form of, so it is a, sorry, it is one dimensional, that is char str of 20. So how many names it will take? It will take 20 names. Okay, so sorry, so it is 10 of 20. So that means 10 names of how many characters? 20. So keep in your mind, the str of 10 comma 20 means 10 names of 20 characters. So this is for how many names should be read? 10 names are to be read. So there we are reading the names using getTest. So getTest of str of x. Now you call a function a sort str of str comma 10. So sort str of each and every strings for how many strings? 10 strings. Okay. So what is this? 10 means number of names you are giving. 20 means number of characters inside the string. So we are going with a sorting the string. So come for the function. This is the calling function. Now you go with a called function. So called function will be outside the main. So we are sorting the same thing, but using temporary variable. So you are going with a char temp of 20. Okay, so you go with this sort. So it is we are using selection sort here. So what sorting technique you are going to use it here? It is selection sort. So selection sort, x will start at where? 0, y will start at where? X plus 1. But both x and y will end at n only. So in selection sort, you keep in your mind, x will be the first position, y will be the last position, but sorry, y will be the second position, but x and y will end at last position only. So now you come for the selection sort technique. So using selection sort, you are just copying and writing the contents. If string compare of str1, strx of stry is greater than 0. So that means, so when you, what is the outputs of strcmp? So it will do when both the strings are 0, it will be, so both the strings are equal, it will be 0. When first string is lesser than second string, you will get -1. When the first string is greater than second string, you will get it as 2 plus 1. Okay. So when two strings are equal, 0. When first string is greater than second string, you will be getting 1. First string is less than second string, you will get -1. So now you compare string 1 comma string of x comma string of y. So first string is x, second string is y. If it is greater than 0, if it is greater than 0, swap. Okay, so swapping the contents using temporary variable. So it is the same thing, moving the contents of str first string to temp, moving the contents of second string to first string, and moving the contents of temp to second string. Okay, so the same thing, in place of temp is equal to str1, strx is equal to stry, stry is equal to temp, you are mentioning it in terms of string copy. So this is the only change you are having. Okay, we are representing it in terms of string compare and string copy. Understood? So once this is the sorting, once these are sorted, you are printing all the values here. Understood? So what is the, which sorting technique you are using here? It is selection sort, and first element will be pointed by x, second element will be pointed by y, and both the x and y will stop at last element. Okay, so if now you give the condition strcmp of strx comma stry, x comma y is greater than 0. So if it is greater than 0 means if it is 1. Okay, so if it is 1, then you copy the contents of first string to second string using temporary variable. Okay, so this is the program on sorting the strings. So you got understood sorting. Understood the sorting. Which sorting method we have used here? Which sorting method? Collection sorting. Okay. So those who have not answered your attendance, you can answer it here. Okay. So any doubts in this particular operations? So first one is storing, second reverse, third sorting. Any doubts you have in this? Okay. So understood all concepts? So this particular recording will be shared in my YouTube channel also. So you can subscribe and you can see there. So YouTube channel link I will be giving. So subscribe and see there. So I will be uploading this particular video there. Okay. Thank you. I will be ending this particular session. So remaining, we have the pattern matching that we will see in the next coming class. Okay. Thank you, one and all.